What's up, Libra? I'm Amber. This is Orion Royalty. Today I am going to do a general read for you. Okay. So let's just dive in, okay? I keep hearing, like as I was getting ready to record today, I kept hearing Mírame by Benja. Obviously I'll link it down below, but I keep hearing the part where he says a magnetic force, right? So I definitely feel, yeah, like somebody is wanting to communicate with you. Somebody is wanting to communicate in a very loving way, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Cups, okay? You feel like home to someone, okay? And I feel like they're ready to come back, okay? With the song Mírame. I feel like someone is looking at you, Libra, like, look at me, look at me. We're gonna get through this, okay? So it does feel like maybe there has been some kind of argument or separation or whatever, but I definitely feel like somebody is wanting to make their way back to you, okay? So I did go ahead and pull the overall energies here. For the major arcana, we have Strength in reverse, and bottom of the deck, the Magician. Okay. Over here we have I hate how I've treated you. Okay, so I feel like somebody wants to come in from out of the cold with you, Libra, okay? And I feel like you want this person to come back. I feel like you want to hear from this person. I feel like this person feels like home for you as well, because at the bottom of the deck here, we have stop looking at the past. Today is a gift, bitch. Okay? But underneath that, we have to thy own self be motherfucking true. Okay? So you might have had to put up some boundaries with this person, whatever. Or we just needed to focus on self. Take it as it resonates. But someone definitely feels like, I don't know, maybe they didn't put you first or something like that. But somebody is definitely wanting to come back in, very loving, kind of mend things. Even if it's like, I mean, I hate how I treated you doesn't always have to be like horrible and narcissistic, right? Maybe this person was just a little too focused on family life or work or whatever. It is kind of feeling like somebody may have put you on some kind of back burner here, but they wanted to move you to the front now, boo. Okay, so Spirit, what for Libra? The first card we have is the High Priestess in reverse. Okay. Yeah, it does kind of feel heavier on the separation. Okay. I do feel like someone is trying to manifest some kind of new beginning with you here. Okay. A new cycle of stability. This Magician card with the Pentacle on it is giving me like stability, grounding energy. Okay. Yeah, I just saw the world underneath the Magician. I feel like somebody is wanting to, like I said, travel back to you. And I'm hearing like you feel like home. You feel like home, okay? So definitely somebody is wanting to come in and reveal some truths. These sunglasses are kind of giving me like hidden truth. Okay, so I feel like someone's wanting to come in and reveal some kind of hidden truth to you, Libra. We have the Seven of Cups in reverse. So, and again, you know, a lot of times Seven of Cups is kind of seen as like having other options or things like that. But this is, again, like doubling down on the fact that I think that this person kind of at least may feel like they put you on some kind of back burner, right? Like they put other things before you. And I feel like they want to make you some kind of #1 priority here. What else for Libra? Yeah, oof. If there was a separation, okay, or if we both just kind of took some time to cool down, or if there was a breakup, I feel like this person, yeah, okay. And that's what I was saying in the beginning. Like, I don't think I explained it, but I just saw the sun that wanted to pop out. It flipped back over, but it made itself known. I feel like you make this person really happy, okay? I feel like they definitely can't find anyone else with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. They cannot find anyone else that compares to you, okay? Una forza magnetica. Yeah, I feel like okay, so I didn't say this in the beginning either, okay? What I was also getting was, I do feel like soul family, ancestors are, you know, trying to help bring the two of you back together, right? And in the song, Benja says it's like a magnetic force, right? And that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting here. Regardless of what happened, regardless of how maybe the two of you have turned your back on one another, it's like it always circles right back to you. And vice versa. I feel like it always circles back to this person for you, Libra. Okay, it's like a magnetic force that's just kind of pulling the two of you together. Okay. And I would, I'm not going to say that, but what else for Libra? What else for Libra? We have the Page of Cups in reverse. Okay, interesting. Clarify the clarify the High Priestess in reverse. Whoa. The Knight of, holy crap. I'm going to take this one because it did not flip the Death card. That's what I'm saying, okay? If there was an ending between the two of you, I feel like this person is like, no, that's what we're not going to do. I feel like this person wants to come rushing back in with the Knight of Wands, okay? And there is, again, this energy of wanting to birth something new, okay? Birth something new, okay? And on my TikTok, I guess when people are seeing this, it will have been yesterday, but on my social media stories, I had channeled that there was going to be some kind of rebirth, okay? And here's that energy, and it's interesting because it's sitting right, it's clarifying this 7 of Cups in reverse. And that's what I'm saying. If somebody was putting you on the back burner, or putting their feelings on the back burner, okay? Even if this is somebody where you've never been in a relationship with them, but it's like you're wondering if this person is ever gonna come forward, or if they're dating someone else, whatever. I feel like maybe the two of you have had some time apart, okay? Maybe the two of you have gone in different directions, okay? But going in a different direction, I hope this makes sense, okay? Follow me. Going in some kind of different direction is like... going in a different direction, still, it's like, no matter which direction you go, your heart still circles back to this person. And I feel like it's vice versa, okay? A magnetic force. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The 7 of Wands in reverse. I was literally about to say, I feel like this person really wants to come in very sweet, very kind, possibly even playful, okay? But the 7 of Wands in reverse just came out, and it's clarifying this Wheel of Fortune in reverse, okay? I feel like this person, if they were guarded with you in the past, okay, if they were holding back emotionally, they have found that it didn't do them any favors to hold back, okay? Because now it kind of feels like all these emotions have gotten the best of them, okay? And it's interesting, I was talking about the Avril Lavigne song that I heard yesterday, which was talking about ancestors. Because I think that song is written for her grandfather. I could be wrong, like definitely don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that that's why she wrote that song, Avril Lavigne. So I do feel like someone that was in your life and is now passed over, like I definitely feel like they have been trying to bring the two of you back together to balance this out. And I feel like whoever this is, this ancestor that's trying, you know, and it could be on both sides. It could be ancestors on your side and this person's side. Okay. But it's like, it's a team effort to get you guys back together here. Okay. Or in some kind of connection, if it's not somebody that you've broken up with. Okay. So like I said, it could be whatever. Take it as it resonates. I'm not going to sit here and explain all this. Either it's going to resonate with you or not, okay? But it is very possible that maybe this person was running from their emotions with the King of Cups over here at the bottom of the deck, okay? And it's almost like this ancestor or these ancestors have come in and really given this person some clarity of like, what are you doing? Fighting this blessing that we're giving you, this valuable gift that we're giving you. What are you doing? Fighting it off and trying to cut it out of your life. And I think that this person has realized that they don't want things to be, yes, as I said. Okay. It's giving wifey material. It's giving, I want to marry you. Okay. So I'm gonna tell you this much, Libra. If this person was unsure about how they felt about you in the past, it's very clear to them now, okay, that you are wifey material, hubby material here. Yeah, and in the song, in the Benja song, he also says, I'm just gonna say it in English, God made you perfect for me. Okay, so I really feel, Libra, like that's how this person is looking at you. You feel like home. There's so much love there that they couldn't run away from if they tried. And they have tried. And they hate that they have tried to run from you, from this connection. But again, it feels like both of you are ready to really just let bygones be bygones. And just move forward. I love it. Okay. I am hearing for someone, make sure that we do, yeah, and it's interesting because I just picked up this deck and at the bottom is the Eight of Wands, which is an energy about communication, okay? For someone, you do need to make sure that we're not coming together and just sweeping stuff under the rug, okay? We do need to make sure that we are actually having that conversation, no matter how hard or shocking it might be. I don't know, that's what I'm hearing. But we do need to make sure that we're fixing these issues so that we don't repeat the cycle. Okay, let's communicate. Let's try to, I don't know. Well, I do know. I don't know how to say it. Just have some kind of balance here of like, okay, a compromise. Yes, thank you, Spirit. Some kind of compromise, okay? This is what works for you, but this does not work for me, and, you know, vice versa, whatever, okay? But I really, really love this. I really, really do, Libra. So, Spirit, clarify the High Priestess in reverse and the Knight of Wands. Oh, we have the Two of Cups. Okay, that's what bro, Libra, this person is in love with you. And I feel like with the Knight of Wands clarifying this High Priestess and now the Two of Cups, I feel like this person is wanting to rush in and tell you, right? It's like they're running up to you. Mírame, okay? Look at me, look at me. We're going to get through this, okay? I don't care. Look at me. Like, That is the vibe that I'm getting. So both of you might have a lot going on to where this person is just like, you know, maybe we need some alone time if you are in a relationship and possibly like you are a wife, a mother. It's like we need to kind of put this relationship at the front, okay? Maybe this relationship has been on the back burner. But I definitely, again, there's like this huge vibe of like romance. I'm not even gonna lie, okay? Now, let me tell you, romance looks different for every man, woman. Okay, but I do feel like whatever level of romance this person has been on in the past, I feel like they really want to level that up. Okay, I feel like this person wants to reveal it all. Okay, I feel like they want to, like I said, rush in. Okay, if there was anybody else or anything else that was coming before you, I feel like we about to dead that issue. Okay. Spirit, clarify the Seven of Cups and the Death card. Seven of Cups in reverse, sorry, and the Death card. Page of Wands in reverse. Okay. Yeah, it definitely could have been. Like, if this is a situation where the two of you were never in a relationship or anything like that, this person has decided that, like, there is no other option, okay, other than, like, you are it, right? Because sometimes a Page of Wands is like a fuckboy energy, you know, kind of following the next shiny new thing. I don't know, for me anyways. Well, there's lots of readers that see this card as kind of fuckboy energy, okay, but it's in reverse. If it is a situation where, like, there hasn't, you know, been any cheating or anything like that, I think this is really signifying that maybe both of you thought that, you know, even if you're in a marriage, okay, we might have gotten to a point where it's like, okay, are we starting over? Like, is this over? Right? Are we both about to go our separate ways? And I feel like the Page of Wands in reverse here is indicating, like, no, we're not done here. We're not moving on to some kind of new soul contract. And I would say that applies if you're just like in a relationship or talking to someone, whatever. Okay, this person does not want things to end, and I really don't feel like you do either. Okay, Libra. Spirit, clarify the Seven of Wands in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune. I don't know, this is very specific. This is very specific, but for one person, I feel like, and this is for a Libra who was in a situation where somebody couldn't make up their mind, or it's like you knew that somebody had feelings for you, but they weren't coming forward. I don't know, take it if it resonates, but I was about to say, I'll show you, because we have the Ten of Wands over here, okay? I feel like within 10 days, this person is coming towards you, okay? The burden of all this emotion that they have for you is just going to become too heavy. And we have the Four of Cups. Yeah, okay, that's what I'm saying. If this was a situation where it's like, okay, if this was a situation where this person just really wasn't sure that they wanted to be in a connection or whatever, okay, I feel like if they had other options, they're definitely bored of what other options are there for them, okay? And I do feel like even though they might have tried to interact or entertain other people, I feel like all of them got compared to you, Libra. Because this mouse over here, you can't see it down here, but this mouse is actually looking this way towards this Two of Cups. Okay? While this little rat is sitting on all these other options. Their focus, let me see, is on the Two of Cups. Okay. So again, I feel like Libra, someone has decided that you are it for them. That's it. The end, goodbye. You ain't got to go home, but you can't stay here. Type vibes. Okay, clarify the Page of Cups in reverse and the Empress. Okay. Look, Libra, I feel like this person is about to come in and treat you right. I don't know. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. I feel like this person has tried to get out there and explore everything that they could, you know, or their focus was just other places. Okay. But even if their focus was just other places and it wasn't on someone else or other people, regardless of what this person was filling their time with, you were still there in the back of their mind. Okay. Maybe they treated you like it wasn't really nothing over here, right? But I feel like their level of time, energy, tension, emotional availability, whatever it is leveling all the way up to the Empress, okay? So if this person was treating you like, we ain't really serious, or I'm not going to be very romantic, I feel like this person is coming in hot with the I worship you type vibes, okay? We have the Lovers in reverse. Give me one more for that, okay? Yeah, I feel like, you know, I'm going to wait to say that. Give me one more for the Lovers in reverse. Or why is the Lovers in reverse here? I'm not taking all of that. One more, please. Why is the Lovers here in reverse? I'm going to take the one that did not flip. And we have, okay. I feel like this person really did not put in the work, did not put in the stability. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Well, that's the Knight of Wands. I haven't used this deck in a while. I'm pretty sure, no, that's the Page. Yeah, that is the Page, because it's daughter and then son. Okay, I know what I'm doing here. I know. Okay, so I feel like either this person just moved really slow, okay, because we have slowest moving Knight in the tarot over here in reverse, okay. But when it comes to what they want to say to you, what they want to reveal, we have the fastest moving Knight out here, okay. I feel like this person, they just can't help it. I mean, they have to come back towards you, okay? Yeah. They want to balance things out with you. They want a transformation of this connection, okay? So it's definitely not over, Libra. And I feel like maybe you're probably already picking up on this person's energy energetically, okay? Because I feel like both of you are kind of like, yeah, I just heard like longing for home, okay? So I feel like both of you miss each other, you know, whatever that looks like for you. Even if you're in a relationship, you can still miss that person, right? Even if they sleep next to you every single night, you can still miss that person, okay? So final look into this situation, I guess. Yeah, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords in reverse. Very interesting. I'm gonna stop right there for a minute. Yeah, okay. I do feel like we have the World in reverse, okay? Again, it's giving the energy of wanting to travel towards you, okay? I feel like this person currently has their eye on you, okay? They are watching from afar, okay? And I feel like you've just really been focused on yourself, and I think that's looking really good to your person. maybe at one point we were really mad and now we're kind of cooling down, but I do feel like this person is a little bit fearful how you're going to react, okay? Because the Queen of Wands communication can be a little harsh, okay? And if it is a case where we don't even know how this person is feeling, right? Because we do have the High Priestess. If it is a situation where you two have never dated or anything like that, this person could be very fearful that these feelings that they have for you, how they feel like you're home, how they feel like no one else compares to you, that like the universe is just bringing you together like a magnetic force, or there's just some kind of magnetic force bringing the two of you together. I think that this person could be fearful that it's all in their head, and when they come towards you or reveal this, you might be like, no, bro. I'm sorry, but I don't feel the same. Like, I feel like there is a fear here, but quite honestly, I feel like the pull towards you is stronger than this person's fears. Yeah, okay. They might not be as strong as they would like to be when it comes to communicating this to you, okay? But I do feel like they will do it. Okay, I do feel like they will. Oh my gosh, yeah, we have the World at the bottom of the deck. I did see that. I feel like this person wants some kind of new beginning. Even if they don't have the strength or the courage, I feel like with the Magician, they are going to muster it. Okay, even though they are fearful of, you know, what your reaction is going to be. Okay, and even if you are in a relationship or a separate, I would still say the same applies. Okay. So Spirit, what else for Libra? Final words about this situation. Yeah, we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay, very interesting. One more. Four of Wands in reverse. I mean, in the upright, excuse me. Yeah, okay. So again, I don't even know if I can show this card. I'm gonna be real honest. We're gonna try to make it work, okay? Yeah. Eight of Wands. I see how there is like this guy lingering over her, okay? I do feel like this person is watching you, even though you might have your back turned to them. I feel like this person is watching you when you don't see it. Okay, I do feel like they like what they're seeing, okay, but I feel like maybe this person feels very intimidated by you, okay, and again, it's out here in reverse. I feel like this person is really kind of fearful on whether or not you're gonna let them know that you feel the same way, okay, but I don't really need to show you this, so the Four of Wands is this energy. Okay, so I feel, oh look, we have courage underneath that. Nope. Okay, so I feel like this person is getting the courage, and especially if it is that 10-day situation, I feel like this person is gaining the courage to come towards you and say, look, you feel like home to me, okay? I definitely feel like the person on your mind is missing the intimacy between the two of you, or really desiring intimacy between the two of you. I don't know if you can that might be something that this person is very interested in. What's at the bottom of the deck? Yeah, the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, this person, wow, I just heard this person feels like their life is unbalanced because of the imbalance that is going on between the two of you. Okay, this person wants to come towards you, balance things out. Okay, if there's been a problem between the two of you, this person wants to solve it. They want to get back to intimacy. They want to get back to romance. They want to get back to putting you first or some shit like that, okay? This person has never taken their eye off of you. So, I feel like this is a really good read, okay? And I feel like if, you know, if this is resonating, you know, where there has been some kind of breakup and you feel like energetically it's just not over, I would say here's your confirmation. It's definitely not, okay? I almost feel like this is just the beginning. But Spirit, final advice for Libra, please. Final advice for Libra. We have grieving, but it came out in reverse. Okay, hold on. You can't see anything. I feel like this, again, there's the butterfly, okay? I feel like this person has been sad without you, okay? I feel like they're ready to transform this, okay? They don't want to grieve anymore. They don't want to long for you anymore. They don't want to miss you anymore. They don't want to fight anymore, is what I just heard. Look, because this person realizes, son of a bitch, why don't any of these decks have clothes on, bruh? This person realizes what a gift you were, okay? What a gift this connection is. I almost said was, but it is, okay? So this person is definitely seeing your value, seeing your worth, seeing what you bring to the table, and seeing that you are a blessing that I just heard they can't live without. I don't know. I just work here. Someone feels like they can't live without you, okay? Maybe they have tried and it ain't working. We have healing, okay? Let me make sure she has clothes on. She does. There's something about a green candle. I don't know. Somebody might need to burn a green candle. Anyways, I'm gonna leave that there. But what did I say? This person wants to transform this situation. They don't want to fight anymore. They don't want to argue. They want to heal. They want to fix. They want to balance out whatever has taken place here. One more, Spirit. One more. Then I'm going to end it here. I said one more and 2 came out. Okay. And I'm dead. Because we have transformation. Okay. Confirmation. This person is wanting to transform this situation between the two of you. And I feel like they are gaining the strength to come towards you and either reveal their feelings or reveal that they're sorry. That they don't want to fight anymore. Okay? And I do feel like you will take this person back. I do feel like, you know... if it is a case where this person's not really sure how you're going to feel, I mean, obviously you're here looking at this. So yeah, okay, look, someone's about to come reveal their truth. And I think that you're going to be very happy about that. Okay, Libra. So I don't know. I hope this helped. And I hope that you have a wonderful day or evening wherever you are.